Hello, Dr. Berg. My name is Imran Hakimji from Group 3. Today's date is October 28, and this is video update number 4. About 2 weeks back on October 21st, we met on the library to finalize all the design aspects for the presentation that Wednesday. The way decided to make the sketch and the functional decomposition, which we presented that Wednesday. On Thursday that week, Scott, myself, and Julius met up in the library to finish up the design concept paper, which was due Friday, and we completed that. The following Sunday, which was October the 17th, we met in the library to discuss the presentation and how it went, and we discussed with the group some of the concerns that you had, some of the issues like the dowels being too high and the stability of the whole robot. Let's see. We decided to add some more reinforcements to the dowels to keep it more stable, and the pulley system as well, the coilover string. But overall we stuck to the same sketch that we presented. That Monday, October 18th, we received the parts for the robot, mainly the 2 servos and the launching mechanism, which we received later on in that afternoon. We went to the lab to test it out, and we realized the servos turned 180 degrees only. We had hoped and anticipated for a 360-degree rotational motion, but it turned out it was 180 degrees only. This presented a problem to the pulley system that we had designed, which was connected to the servo on top of the dowels. We calculated the distance, and we found that we would need an 18-inch diameter pulley to rotate the vertical motion from 55 to 85 degrees that we had calculated and proposed to you. This was a problem, and we went out that night to see if we can find a pulley that large, but we had trouble and could not find one. The following day, Tuesday, October 19th, we met in lab all night long, and we went back to the drawing board and we changed a few items. Let me grab my sketch to show you exactly what we changed. Hope you can see this well. From what you can see, we shifted, first of all, the wheels further down for the build. We got rid of the dowels, and the servo sitting up here, we moved that to the second platform down here, which took care of the PVC pipe vertical motion, which is the 60 or 55 to 85 degree tilt. And we also, for the bearings that we was going to put down here for the horizontal movement, we decided to go with casters, 2 down there, and that would take care of the horizontal motion. And I think that's about all that we changed in there. And we started the building process that same night. And the following day, on Wednesday, we continued the building process in lab all night long, and we were making very good progress on it. On Thursday, we were done with the mechanical aspects of the robot, and we started doing the calibration on it. We ran into some issues with MATLAB and Simulink. We were unable to control the servos using it, and because of time constraint, we decided to manually control them and calibrate it for the time being, which led to a few errors during demonstration, but overall we got some pretty accurate results on that. On Friday, which was the day of the demonstration, we were in lab that afternoon and we resolved the issues with MATLAB, and we were able to control the servos using MATLAB, and everything seemed to work fine. This week we met on Tuesday to discuss some of the future aspects and parameters we needed to work on with our robot. One thing we needed to get started on was the power supply and the amplifier, and we talked to Tony on that, and Tony was confident enough with his experience on this to build the power supply and the amplifier from scratch. We had already purchased a few parts for this and we got started on that. Julius took on the image processing for MATLAB. Scott and I were in charge of the overall complete system, the main function, and all the inputs that we received from Julius, and Louis was doing the strategy, the current game stage, and the next move. That same week we also completed the financial analysis and evaluation of prototype demonstration, and that concludes the update for this week.